You're watching PEGRI TV, Rhode Island's public access channel.
Hello, my name is Selena. This is Bible Tea Time for Children.
The Holy Scriptures. Let the word bring you joy and knowledge.
Everyone, your attention, please.
This is Bible Tea Time for Children. Hi, my name is Selena, and welcome to Bible Tea Time for Children. Did you know that the world is round? It's like a great big circle with lots of people in it, like you and me. What if you could make the world a better place to live in? Would you do it? Our special guest today will tell us how. Wave hello, special guest.
Good afternoon. My name is Sharon Gleckman. I'm proud to be here. I'm president of the North Province Rotary Club for the 2017-2018 year.
So let's find out how people from Rhode Island and all around the world can connect like building blocks to make the world better. Hello, special guest.
Hello, Selena.
Thank you for coming on the show. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Sharon Gleckman. I'm president of the North Province Rotary Club.
Would you like to tell people how we met?
Yes, we met at a Rotary meeting last week, and we had Dave Clifton, who's from the Rotary, to speak about the foundation. And he too has a show called Service Matters. And that's when you hit the gavel. Point out the gavel. There you go. Can you hit it so we begin? Very good. You did a good job with a lot of power. Very good job.
What does the word Rotary mean, and what is the Rotary?
Okay. First of all, the Rotary just celebrated its 113th anniversary. On February 23rd, 1905, Paul P. Harris, a lawyer, had a vision. He formed the world's first service organization for professionals to meet, exchange ideas, and form lasting, long-time friendships. The individuals in his club used to rotate where they met, hence the word Rotary. The first club that was formed was in Chicago.
How long have you been involved?
I've been in the Rotary 7 years. Would you like me to tell you how I became involved with the Rotary?
Yes.
I have an interesting story. I was invited to hear John DeLuca, the executive director of the Da Vinci Center for Community Progress, speak. I didn't know it was a membership meeting. I listened to what the Rotary represented. I liked the ideas. Then I was approached by Lou Marciano, who I knew from the Province School Department, where I retired after working in human resources, to become a Rotarian, for which I answered, but I don't qualify. I don't live in North Providence, and I don't own a business. He answered me, he said, you don't have to live in North Providence, and we know what you can do because who you were in working for the school department. I told him I couldn't give him an answer right then because I'm on other boards. I'm on the Community College of Rhode Island Association Board, Rhode Island College Alumni Association Board, Hope High Dallas for Scholars Board, Da Vinci Center for Community Progress. That's quite a lot, don't you think? So I told him I'd have to think about it. Well, I was invited to come to another meeting, which is what we do when we invite people over. And I thought about it. So about a month later, I decided I like what the Rotary represents. So I will become a Rotarian. And that's how my life began in the Rotary.
Is it fun to be a Rotarian?
Oh yes, it is a lot of fun. You meet a lot of different people from diverse backgrounds. You exchange ideas. And when you go to meetings from other clubs, you exchange ideas like Paul Harris and find out how people are doing their fundraisers and see what other things you can do to bring about a change.
What do you like best about it?
All right. The Rotary represents service above self. And the four-way principles that we abide by: is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? There you go. Service above self, not being selfish and helping others. I also have a wonderful saying from the author Khalil Gibran from the Prophet: the only true giving is when you give of yourself. There again is service above self.
Do you get to travel?
They do have different functions in other areas outside the United States. I haven't been able to attend any. However, when I went on my own with a group from Gate 1 Travel, I went to Peru. And I had met an individual from a Rotary in Peru, so I visited with him when I went back. And he took me and my friend out to dinner. And then also in Peru, I went to Machu Picchu, one of the wonders of the world. And there was a plaque there by a Rotarian. How good is that?
That's great. How can people watching get involved?
Come to our Rotary meeting. We have open meetings. We meet on the first Monday and Wednesday of the month from 5 to 6 at Goodwill Industries on 100 Houghton Street in Providence. And the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month at Rhode Island College, which is...
Hi, I'm at the Rhode Island College for the first time at my first Rotary meeting.
Which is where you were, from 6 to 7 in the President's Dining Hall. People can come like yourself, listen to our speakers, and ask different questions and find out about service and all the good things we do to make a change in the world. The theme for Rotary this year is making a difference.
What is the first step to becoming a Rotarian?
Come to one of our meetings and then talk to some individuals and they'll explain what the Rotary does. We also have a function that people don't know about, the Rotary Institute, Rotary Learning Institute, where people get training in leadership, which is very important to know how to do. And the Rotary pays for that. We have a lot of benefits in the Rotary.
Where can we find information about the Rotary?
Okay. You can go to the website. You can go to Facebook, North Province Rotary. You can go to Club Runner or myrotary.org. It's all there about the Rotary.
On the webpage rotary.org, it talks about people working together to help solve problems. Who are these people?
The members of the group. The members of each club are involved in tasks and forming different committees. For example, what we've done this year as the president, I set goals for myself, where I said we deal with education, we deal with diversity and membership. For education, I've had different speakers. We had Elizabeth Vashon from the Maryville community who talked about their needs, and we did a comedy fundraiser to help them. Then we had Billy Roberts from the Rotary, an assistant governor, and he spoke of diversity and membership. And at another meeting I saw him, he also talked about encouraging people in ekoshe, which is from Africa, meaning well done. Guess what? I like the term ekoshe, well done, because it's important to compliment people, like you know, when you do a good job. Then we also had Mark Namin who wrote the book Determination, A Cambodian Family's Journey. Cambodian Family's Journey. He's a graduate of Rhode Island College, a graduate of Brown University. He's the co-founder of the Asian Student Association at Rhode Island College, and also graduate of Upward Bound. This is his book with pictures of the family throughout the book. Another speaker we had was Mai Donahue, Vietnam. Her book is called Crossing the Bamboo Bridge, Memoirs of a Bad Luck Girl. So she has quite a sad story to talk about.
Today
Then we have our third speaker from Dominican Republic. See, we're doing diversity around the world, and she wrote the book Melodies of the Heart. Is it all right if I read one of her poems? This is a book in English and Spanish. This poem is called A Smile, which we know is very important, isn't it? A smile, how powerful. A smile opens doors, makes others smile, and has a major impact on the one it gives it. It comes from your soul, and is the soul it received, caressing without touching those that perceive it. Smile more, show your kindness, and make people happy. Remember, make people happy. A smile pleases the face, harmonizes and gives energy, extracting sparks to your eyes. It welcomes without speaking. It could penetrate your heart, leaving us with memories pleasant and unforgettable. Smile more, show your kindness, and make people happy. Remember, make people happy. A smile conquers friends, could unwind contradictions, and is a generous medicine that you assimilate. It sweetens hearts and loves us with passion. Smile more, show your kindness, and make people happy. Again, make people happy. Melodies of the Heart. The North Province Rotary was chartered on November 20th, 1958. So we've been around. They say the club with the small heart. But we do a lot. At the current time, we have 15 members, and we're looking for more. We're looking for diversity, more women, people to share their different ideas. What we did is we gave out dictionaries to third grade students in North Providence. We've given scholarships to North Providence High School. We serve breakfast and dinner to the vets. We also gave Christmas presents to a local community center. We're always doing good. Fundraisers. We have another one coming up where we're going to benefit Alzheimer's. That's certainly a wonderful cause, is it not? Then also we have the big golf tournament that comes up in the summer. We're very involved. We also did a comedy fundraiser to benefit the veterans. We're always busy giving back with the donations we receive.
Today we have some special things. Would you like to talk about them?
I think I already started to cover some special things. The Rotary, it's a wonderful organization. The Rotaract, we talked about the Rotary celebrating 113 years. Well, now we have the Rotaract. It's celebrating 50 years. This is ages 18 to 30. And this is diversity in the world. I'm just going to show some pictures of the Rotaract. What they deal with is professional development, leadership, and service. Here's a picture of the woman on the cover. She's a mediator. 7 things you don't know about Rotaract. She's the mediator. She says, I know I'll always be working in mediation because people will never stop getting into disputes. We have another person, the transformer from Guyana. Here's the children. They think beyond their clubs. See the young kids? See See, they're varied. More Rotaract, they excel at excellence. Friendship. Friendship and networking. Flexibility. Hands-on projects. Open-minded. Simplicity. Your legacy, Rotary's promise. Would you like to look through the magazine and see what picture you'd like to show?
Yes.
Why don't you do that? Let's see what you like. Well, that's a nice picture. Let's show this. This is a picture from Brazil. That's a good choice.
Yeah, it's beautiful, the flowers.
Aren't they beautiful? Like you have beautiful flowers on your hair. Is there another one? See, they're riding bicycles too. See, like we do here in the States. There you go. Would you like to find another picture?
Yes. This is a beautiful picture.
Yes, that is. Gold medal. It is a beautiful picture.
Wow.
She's doing a good job participating, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that back. I would just like to say something I forgot, is that I participated in Water for Cambodia, and that's about purifying water, one of the facets you mentioned, what the Rotary does. And that was started by a Rotary in Middletown. And I've done that for 6 or 7 years, and of course it's very meaningful.
So people from Rhode Island and all around the world can connect like toy building blocks that get bigger and stronger to do more good in the world. So for the children watching, the people who joined the Rotary help make peace in the world, help the sick get healthy, help give clean water to people who need it, help mothers and children who need help, help schools get books and things they need, help businesses grow to keep the community stronger.
See, when I mentioned the dictionaries, that's one of them, to help students. The third graders, they receive those each year. So that's what we're involved with.
Miss Sharon, is this why the Rotary is called the club with a big heart?
Yes, it is, because we do good. We give back. We do fundraisers. We help people in need. It's service above self, and we make a difference. I would also like just to say that the Rotary in 1979 started a project to eradicate polio. So they immunized 6 million children in the Philippines. It was down, the count was down to just 3 polio endemic countries, down from 125. That's quite an accomplishment. We're still involved with Rotary to eradicate it.
Question. What did God do to help make the world a better place?
All right, we'll talk about my favorite place in the Bible is the Exodus. When the Jewish people exited Egypt, they were led by Moses to Mount Sinai, where God Hashem, the Jewish term for God is Hashem, promised them that they would have their own land for being faithful. I like that because it represents freedom. You can practice your own faith.
Answer. He gave us the 10 Commandments, a set of rules God wants us to live by, the 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments are, I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Don't make idols. Thou shalt not take thy name of the Lord in vain. Remember to keep holy the Sabbath day. Honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't commit adultery. Don't steal. Don't bear false witness against your neighbor. Don't covet. Miss Sharon, I really like your big funny glasses.
Oh, I'm glad you do. They make me feel good. How about you when you see them? Do you laugh?
Yeah.
They're cute.
Please tell us a little about yourself.
Can I take your glasses off? We can leave them on. Okay. I love to exercise, walk. I love to travel. One of the areas I went to was South Africa. See this picture?
Yeah, you're feeding a kind of
This
cat.
is when I'm feeling a little lioness. And this was very interesting. It was a very nice trip when I went for what they call a walk for the lions. I've also been to other areas too. China, I climbed the Great Wall. In Egypt, I climbed a camel. That was a nice experience too.
Yeah.
It's good to meet people from around the world. See them here?
All
See
these
the
different
children?
places.
Yep, see the children around the world?
Yes.
I like the variety
Yeah.
because everybody's important.
Everyone.
Everyone's important. We have to always remember that.
All these different places.
That's right, all these different places.
This is where I was born.
Oh, okay, Florida. Oh, well, thank you for sharing that.
And there's all these different places where you help.
Exactly, the United States. Then the Rotary is international. It goes to European countries. So when you travel, you can look up Rotaries and visit with the people from the other areas. That's one of the benefits.
Have you ever gone to Hawaii?
Yes, I was in Hawaii. That's beautiful too, very peaceful,
Yeah.
having an interesting history.
What do you enjoy doing the most?
Traveling.
All over these places.
There's still a lot of places to see in the United States that I haven't been to.
Yeah, it's going to be hard. But I hope you get there.
I hope so too.
What's your favorite Old Testament Bible story and why?
All right, we spoke about the Exodus,
Mm-hmm.
about the coming out of Egypt, so people are no longer prisoners, they're slaves. Then also what you have is you have Easter coming up, and then Passover follows. That's also the Exodus of freedom from slavery, which is a good field, so people can just follow their own faith. That's important.
Yes. Why is service above self important to you?
Okay. It's very important to give back. It's meaningful to make a difference in people's lives and help them fulfill their desires in the world.
Miss Sharon, you're doing great things in the world by helping people help people. What do you want to be remembered for?
Making a difference, which is what the theme is for the Rotary this year.
Making the world a better place is very important. What would you like to tell everyone watching?
Come to our Rotary meetings and find out more about what we do and how you too can make a difference.
Miss Sharon, thank you for coming and sharing your good works and personal life with us today. It's been an honor to have you. May all the good works rotate around the world many times over. many times over. Like hula hooping, which I'm going to hula hoop right now.
Okay. Oh, all right, let's see this. Oh boy, you did a good job. That's great. That's beautiful.
So keep the good going. Thank you for watching Bible Tea Time for Children. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.